Okay, now I'm live. Okay. Should be live now? Okay, there we go. We're live. We're live. We're here. We're now. How are you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All that jazz. How are you? How are you? I am doing fantastic. I'm just making sure I have everything ready here because I may have messed up something a bit, but that's fine. Hello, hello. And I gotta change this from top chat to live chat. There we go. There we go. Okay. Good morning. How are you guys? I'm doing fantastic. I got a little surprise for you guys. So remember how I talked about the vital bracelet yesterday? I got myself the box. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Boom. We got ourselves a box. We got ourselves everything. Like, it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I have no idea what's in here outside of the vital bracelet and the thing. I'm gonna be installing it today, probably later. But let's go ahead and open it. I think it'd be a little fun stream to do at the start before we start doing some. Ooh, wow. The box was kind of like fucked up, if you noticed. It's annoying, but whatever. Okay. So, oh well, there goes the charger. I think I have to get it charged first before I start using it. So it comes with the DIM card and everything else. So this is kind of cool. Oh, it's even packaged tightly over here too. Interesting. I got a steal on this. It was like $25 or something like that. And I was like, yeah, boy. So here's the DIM card. Got ourselves Impulse City. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Impulse City. And then the vital bracelet is right here. Come on. Come out. There we go. Vital bracelet. I think I have to charge it first, though, for like an hour or two. I hope the instructions are in English. I know some Japanese, but not enough to, like, you know, to game change things. But yeah, got the DIM, got the charger here. I don't think this comes with English instructions, actually, now that I think about it. Nope. No English instructions. That is absolutely fine. Okay. Support failed. Set your vital bracelet. Waiting complete. How long does it take to charge? Okay. I guess I gotta charge it first. Good thing I got a charger right here. Well, there goes the battle card thing. Because it's got like a little battle card with it as well. I should probably take that out. I think I'm gonna get a DIM case here next month. With a Blackboard Raymon DIM card set. It also comes with a little Versus card, as you can see. The little Versus card is kind of cool. So you put it in if you want to fight somebody. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Okay, I found the DIM card slot. Where is the charger hole at? Oh, here it is. I'm not sure for how long this charges, but I have a fast charger over here, so I hope it doesn't take longer than like an hour or two. Because I gotta go to work in like 2.5 hours. Well, 2 hours actually. So I just set it aside to and leave it charging. Come on, get in there. Come on. Okay. I guess I had it right the first time. There we go. Is it charging? I hope it's charging. I have no idea if it's charging. Oh well, I guess we'll find out here soon. Anyway, yeah, cute little dim card. So it's like it's like that. I don't know how to make it look terrible. There we go. But yeah, it's kind of cool. What does it say in the back? Digital monster? I think dim means digital information data, something like that. Anyway, we're here for the gameplay, and I've got a special little video here to put on as well. Just because I wanted to learn about the Digimon World series.
In 1996 in Japan, the original Pokemon titles were released on the
So I was like, yeah, let's do this. Okay, so he just went to sleep. He just woke up.
Biggest crazes for my generation. For anyone who wasn't around at the time, it was absolutely crazy.
But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today.
That led to many schoolyard fights. And as with any success, a handful of pretenders would rise to get a piece of the monster collecting trend.
With every big fish, there's a leech on the belly.
The most well-known of these being Digimon and Monster Rancher, with a bunch of smaller rip-offs fading into obscurity. But if you want to get technical about it, Digimon...
Give me a sec, I gotta fix a few things over here.
It was a Tamagotchi rip-off. Well, it was made by the same company, Bandai, so it's not really a rip-off. It was intended as a boy-focused version of Tamagotchi. Obviously, if your franchise has monsters in it and it's the late 90s, you're of course going to be compared to Pokemon. Even if most of the media and the way it works isn't really similar at all. But I
was supposed to stream like an hour or two ago, but I had a lot of stuff to do. Mostly get mail, walk the dog, eat breakfast, you know, all that stuff. And so I was like, yeah, might as well just start doing this stuff.
Digimon, probably nearly on par with Pokemon, and most of this love came from the fact that the anime was absolutely
was it Super Care or Hawk Radish?
But that love also came from the first Digimon game, which to this day is one of my favorite games of all time.
Actually, now that I think about it,
a series of games that in some form or another still goes to this very day. For better or worse, this series definitely has a very patchy history, and I only really deeply played the first game. So that's kind of what this video is, an excuse for me to play through.
I'm gonna need to take these, 4 of them?
And I mean every
game. Yeah, 4 of them, okay.
Series game, because I went deep in this video, and it's gonna be a long one. I did, however, leave out the DS games because they are technically
there we go.
not Digimon World games.
We should be at 60. Okay, we're a bit over, but we should be fine.
Anyway, let's get into this mammoth video. Digimon World starts with one of those fancy FMV cutscenes that every game...
We're just gonna keep on training. I don't... actually, you know what? Maybe we'll pause the video for now.
God, what's wrong with your face?
I think we'll pause the video for now. And then we'll let them take a break today. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Sorry, I'm not like the most energetic right now. I didn't take a Red Bull or anything today to like boost my energy or whatever. But yeah, I've been mostly just over here hanging out. After that long ass 9-hour long stream or something like that. That one was crazy. I will be streaming later today as well, just because I really want to. Because after work I've got nothing else to do for the day, so I'm like, yeah, I could go to locals, but like I said, I'm probably gonna take a break this week. Because I've been going to Digimon every week for like the past few months or something, for the past month, and I've decided that it's better for my mental health and stuff like that if I were to take a week to not, like, you know, do anything other than like maybe just stream a ton, because I usually don't stream a ton, but I've been trying to do it again because I realize it's the best for like watch hour stuff, so I was like, might as well just do it, you know. I like how the restaurant looks like a toaster. I think it's a toaster oven. Oh, I was hoping the other guy would be here. Hot ramen, brains, happiness. Oh, did I get the glitch? Oh, okay, no, I didn't. Okay. But yeah. And maybe I will keep this thing on, actually. Screw it, we'll keep it on.
Are demons.
But it does show off the real digital pets that they were based off, which is kind of cool, and this battle between Metal Mamemon and Metal Greymon is still awesome.
So from what I remember, you can get Metal Mamemon from like
the boss of File City, who asks us
doing something weird.
And based on our answers to these questions, the game would
you gotta go like Factorial Town or something like that with a Mamemon.
Sad boy emo answers, so I could get Gabumon because I'm such an edgy boy.
My name's Evan, and I'm a teen werewolf.
Then you can name
Teen
your
werewolf,
which I
what the
gave
hell?
the name of Lemmy after the king of rock and roll himself. There's then another FMV cutscene where our freak-faced character gets home from school to find his mum has abandoned him again. Then we get sucked into our Digimon keychain thing and end up in the magical world of Digimon. As you do.
I think nighttime is when
main character doesn't seem to be the least bit concerned
when
about
Tyrannomon, I don't know why I said, I was about to say Dino Rexmon shows
I
up.
wouldn't be that scared of anything
I
either.
have a weird obsession with Dino Rexmon, I don't know why.
Digimon's hut, and he tells us all the Digimon on File Island have been leaving the city and losing their
Oh.
heart. And it's going to be our job to bring all the Digimon back and raise up our partner Lemmy.
Then I'm like,
Did my headphones die?
And that is
I guess my headphones died.
Story, you're just
Huh.
now let loose to roam the world freely however you choose. Which is
That
one
is
of the things
weird.
I love about this game the most.
That
It
is
gets out of
really
the way and
weird.
lets you
Okay.
enjoy the ride.
I guess my
Sure,
headphones
this
must
was
have
by
died.
no means my first open world game, but it was the first one I played where it actually felt like an adventure.
Offense power went up by
The design
5,
of
range
the
by
world
3,
and the music just
discipline.
sucked me in. It has a sort of liminal spaces feel to it. With all
Oh,
of
he's
these
still hungry.
pre-rendered backgrounds and the really cool looking
How much money do we
sprites, it
have?
just
Do we
gives
even
this
have
game a
enough?
sort of
Oh, yeah, we
cozy,
have enough.
otherworldly feel. This game is just like comfort food to me, with it being such a relaxing game to play most of the time with barely any music.
Oh my
Most
god,
of the
he's
time when you're
hungry.
adventuring about, you'll just be hearing ambient noises, which I absolutely love. But when the music does turn,
Okay,
it's absolutely banging.
well,
The day and night
You
time
guys can hear
is
everything?
phenomenal.
I
Of course,
cannot.
none of this would mean
I wanna put
anything
some
if the core
subtitles on
gameplay
this.
wasn't good, and it
Oh, I guess
is.
it already has
Not
them.
a little bit
Also,
weird.
why is
And if you know
the thing like at
even a little
horrible
bit,
quality?
you know
There
I
we
like
go.
things that are weird more than anything, and
I
this
think my
game definitely
headphones
fits
just
that.
died.
This
Hello,
game is
Nadine.
unlike
Good
any
morning.
other
How you
monster
doing?
battling game, with it resembling
So
the
my
Tamagotchi
headphones
and the
died?
devices it was based on. They've
I think they just
basically taken
died.
that and bonded it
I don't know
into
what's
an
going
open
on,
world,
but I
which
think my
works so
headphones
well and makes
just
this game
died.
very unique.
Because I
You'll have to
can't hear
feed your
anything
Digimon
now.
when they're hungry and take them to the toilet when they need to poo. Yes, I'm being
Oh, that's
dead
weird.
serious. How does this giant snowman even poo?
That is weird. Okay.
I'm sorry, did you want some?
Unless, give me a second. I think this switched. Oh, it did. Okay, it
And the
did. Yeah.
best part of all of this
I
is
see
that
what
they don't
happened.
make it to the toilet in
Okay.
time. They all crap on the floor,
My headphones did not
leaving you
die.
with your failures as a parent.
There we
It's clear
go.
when they want to poop or eat by the bubbles that pop up over their head, and most of the game is about micromanaging this.
How you doing today, Nadine? Good morning. I hope you're doing pretty well. We are training our little boy over here. Actually, no, we haven't got. What do we got to meet today? I thought my headphones died. It was not. It just switched from. It just switched to the controller for sound. I used to have to. I didn't know that my I did not know that my what's it called?
How the hell are they growing meat in the ground, and what the hell?
Oh, I should probably check his age. I didn't even think about that. Ooh, I have to go fight some stuff.
I really do. But while you're babysitting your monster,
We're at 15. 15 battles. I lost count of it too, to be honest.
In this game, you level up each individual stat.
I hope it's not too late. I forgot about the battles.
Points in that stat. And there's your usual stuff like health, magic points, offense, defense, speed, and brains that all do what they say.
Bro, come on. I raised your speed up so you could be fast.
Get done in a day. When you're training up your Digimon, you get into this really addictive rhythm of training stats, grabbing food, and taking them.
But yeah,
this game almost gets a hypnotic.
yeah, we were at 15, and I completely forgot about doing that.
Digimon for the random battles in this game that occur when you leave the safety of the town. You can see all the enemy Digimon roaming about, and if you get too close, a battle ensues.
I don't even remember. But we're gonna have a pretty short stream today. It's not gonna be that long. It's gonna be like probably. Actually, I should check his weight before anything. Oh, okay, that's way too much. Okay, Super Carrot.
Digimon just running about and doing nothing. That honestly gets me like this sometimes.
Is I guess 2? Yeah, it just takes up 2.
But once you level up your Digimon's brain stat a bit, you start to get a bit more.
Did not. Yeah, we messed up on this boy. He might not evolve. I may have messed up by forgetting about the battle part.
This can be a little
Okay.
annoying because if you activate your special at the wrong time, the enemy can just cancel out your special. With
But yeah, we'll see what
This
happens.
combat style really just gives this game its sort of simulation feel that I really vibe with. Depending on what Digimon you have,
We may have messed up on the boy.
moves, and once
Maybe.
you learn a move, it's available to all future Digimon. And the way
Oh,
you
sweet
learn
mushroom.
moves is kind of dumb. You have to fight a Digimon with the move you want, and there's a tiny chance you'll learn the move. Sometimes I fight an enemy trying to get a move for ages and never get it half the time. And I
Yeah, it's
just
not
sit
wrong. The
back
move, it
and
takes
control
forever.
level. But you aren't just leveling up your stats for battles, you're also doing it so your Digimon can evolve into bigger and better forms.
Yeah,
You start off with baby
it's not
Digimon,
wrong.
then go rookie and champion, finally finishing up with an ultimate if you know what you're doing anyway.
Okay,
Because this
so
game
we are
is
at
just
16. We gotta
as
kill
hell if you're
14
not
more.
reading the guide because it literally tells you nothing.
Okay, so make that 13.
And after a few days of life, your beloved Digimon will pass away and be reincarnated with you having to start.
But yeah, today's gonna be a short stream. I'm probably gonna only do it for like probably for an hour more or something like that. Because I have work. Well, I might have work early in the morning. I don't know. I haven't gotten a response yet. Probably did when I wasn't even looking. Nope, I did not. But it's most likely. Oh, he blocked it. Oh, he blocked it twice.
You never got the Digimon you wanted. You would just have to randomly race stats and hope you hit these targets that the game wants.
Come on, man, come on. Get him, get him.
And if you haven't got the stats where they need to be in time,
But yeah. Oh, also, I got a cool little thing. I got a vital bracelet thing. It finally came in. I was so happy about that. I don't know if it's charging.
I do legitimately love this little poop demon, I must say.
I don't know how to turn it on, per se.
With various different Numemon as a kid, or the incel Numemon from the anime.
Since I saved you, lady, now will you go out with me, huh?
No!
If you played this game as a
I think
kid
there's a
like I
button
did,
on the
there's no
bottom.
way in hell you didn't end up with this little guy at some point. For the uninitiated, Numemon is one of the worst Digimon in the game, and a punishment for you sucking.
Okay, I turned it on. It's, I just realized that it's charging.
On the ground by other Digimon, and they even throw poo as moves as well. I'm sad that I lack the talent to make this stuff up. But that's not all on the poo front as well, because if you let your Digimon poo too much on the floor, they will end up turning into a giant yellow poo. I'm the great and mighty Pooh, and I will fling my scat at you. Digimon World really was just...
Okay, so it looks like you can turn it on and turn it off. Interesting. Okay, so it's charging right now. I'll let it charge. But yeah, we got a vital bracelet. We got ourselves dim cards and all that stuff. We already made it to 17. Okay, so 16.
I feel like this mystery was kind of part of the mystique of the game.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we got the vital bracelet thing. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. It's from Japan. There's some in the US has some of them, but like, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's hilarious to me that as a kid I never
I'm letting it charge right now.
In hundreds of hours, but with knowing what I need to digivolve, I can do it in about 10 hours. But to be fair, this game is no slouch in the difficulty department because you basically have to roll around with a pharmacy of drugs if you want to succeed.
Okay, how heavy are you?
To take on
Okay.
stronger enemies, you have to use a lot of MP that can easily be constantly drained to zero. If you tried doing this game without items, I feel like you would get absolutely flat.
Wow, really? Okay.
If you look down, you're gonna fall. You're gonna have a bad time.
But once you have the help of a guide and your ultimate Digimon, what are you going to be doing when you're not training, I hear you ask? Well, the whole goal of the game is to go out into this honestly for the time.
Okay, now we're good.
Open world and find Digimon to recruit for your city. Every different stage of Digimon gives you a different value towards your city prosperity rating.
There we go. Yeah, he's overweight. Now he's fine. Now he's absolutely fine. Okay, so that's 18, that's 19 battles.
Like the first Digimon you recruit, Agumon, who after you beat 6 Ways to Sunday will go to the city and open an item storage bank, and most Digimon will do something like this.
I think I might go for Bergramon next after this guy. Kind of want to see how fast I can get the game done with just a Bergramon.
Turns this game into a town builder of sorts and just adds more depth to the gameplay. But not all the Digimon you recruit are simple battles. A lot of them have interesting ways you get them to join the city. One of my favourite sagas of the game is the Ogremon story, which I'm pretty biased towards because Ogremon is one of my favourite Digimon. And I've been rewatching...
Really? Well, I mean, I like Ogremon, kinda. Not really, actually. I think it's kind of ugly. Oh, really?
So sassy.
What makes you special, you oversized doggy chew toy?
You hear rumour of a Digimon who has set up a gang of bandits that have been robbing people up in the mountains. You beat them up and have to follow them to their hideout where they...
I still find that the Agumon are as bandits.
Most of the game. Every time you think he's finally sick of losing to you, he's like, no bro, I'm off again to cause mid-level mischief. My favourite little bit with him is the final arc where he takes over the mines just outside of the city. And you think he's going to run off again, but he's like, alright bro, you finally got me. I just love Ogremon, he's such a git.
Okay, so I have to go to the mines to do it? Okay, I didn't realize that.
I always remember as well. You have to fight a Dromojimon who is in heat for some reason, which leads to you saying you'll help get to the bottom of the mystery of the hot mines. And then you have to do the classic help a Dromojimon dig for a wall by taking out the dirt one cart at a time with your Digimon. I mean, technically you can just bugger off and come back a few days later, but I want it done now, damn it.
Mushroom?
I'm patient. Which leads to you finding a rogue Merrimon that is causing trouble in the mines and a thematic...
Okay, now we gotta go poop.
And I love the way this game does storytelling because all the little adventures are so fun and they really make it feel like every encounter is an episode of the anime. But there are some recruitments that are pretty dumb and annoying and two stick out in my mind more than anything else.
Is it the Monochromon? Yeah, Monochromon's like the worst. I fucking hate Monochromon. Centaurmon isn't actually that bad. Centaurmon isn't that bad actually.
I came across this and I was very confused and annoyed as to what I was supposed to do. Of course there's a way through the maze, but it's completely random and you have to be prepared with healing items because he will shoot you a few times. You have to get to a correct sign to have the Centaurmon stop shooting at you. What kind of guy is just like, I was by trying to murder you, calm down. You can manipulate the randomness by where you walk first, but obviously
I do find it interesting that he had a ultimate around that time.
This is so bizarre.
But Centaurmon is only mildly annoying compared to the pure hellscape that is recruiting Monochromon. For this one, you have to visit.
Oh yeah, Monochromon, worst fucking recruit in the game. Like by far none. It's like the worst recruit in the entire game. I hate Monochromon so fucking much.
Annoying and nonsense-filled things in the whole game.
Like it's so annoying to get him. Like, is there? I guess I should have looked. Do speedrunners even grab Monochromon? Do they just completely ignore him? I watched the entire speedrun, but I don't even remember anything that I watched.
Sometimes a Digimon will seem happy with a deal, but walk out for seemingly no reason.
This bloke won't angle.
Another thing that makes this so frustrating is that the items the Digimon come in for are pretty much completely random. So you could be perfectly haggling away like the best merchant in all of Persia, but if you get a bad set of items that the customers want, you can't win. And it's not like this minigame is a quick time waste.
There we go.
It wastes away hours of your Digimon's life with every attempt.
Mushroom?
Three items that they come in for: meat, porta potties, and medicine. The most important one of these being the medicine. If you don't get at least a couple of these upsailed in a run, you're completely boned into.
Yep, you gotta tell. I got so. It took me like what, 5 runs to get the medicine or something like that. Some crazy amount. I don't know. I was just like, why is it like this? Like, why is Monochromon the worst piece of shit on Earth? Like, I fucking hate Monochromon. Yeah, because you have to hit like, what is it, like 3,500 or something like that, if you wanna get good scrub or whatever. Like, goddamn, dude, that's so fucking annoying. Like, it is so annoying that you have to do that. Ugh.
The profit you have to get is absolutely insanely high, with you needing 3,200 profit, which even
Okay, how fat are you? Are you fat or are you just enough? Okay.
Quite like this slice of the game, and you need the salesman skills of Billy Mays or Phil Swift to get through it.
What's it? You told me you liked it. You asked me 10,000 questions. I answered every single one of them.
There are a few recruitments where I'm just thinking, how the hell was Child Me supposed to figure that out without a guide? There's a crop of
Yeah, no, I agree.
that appear on certain screens of the game on a 5% chance every time you enter that screen. The prime example being Piximon in the jungle area, which is a pretty reasonable one because this screen you go through quite a lot. I think everyone who's played this game remembers the first time they encountered Piximon randomly showing up. We all thought, this little tiny Digimon, he ain't gonna be hard, let's fight him. Only to be destroyed by this little pink fella. But the example of Mamamon and Metal Mamamon are a little bit more questionable because they are in spots you barely visit. But I guess this is a cool little secret because you don't exactly need all the Digimon to finish the game anyway. I remember being really surprised about those two when I replayed this as an adult because I didn't even know.
Oh, Metal Mamamon is also like a light encounter? I did not know that.
The frozen plains of Friesland in the great north of File Island. You find a little penguinmon who challenges you to a game of curling, and if you beat
Get him, boy! Block! Oh man, you didn't block.
Always remember it, and it's just
Get him! There you go. Okay, we're almost there up to Megamon.
There's also a couple of kinda dungeons in this game where you have to go through a big gauntlet to recruit a strong Digimon. The one I
That's
remember
true,
most
yeah.
from when I was a kid was Greylord's Mansion, which looks very Resident Evil. You can only go in here if you have a virus-type Digimon, which makes getting entry with an ultimate a bit limited. And that's the same for the other dungeon in this game where you need a vaccine type to enter, which is kinda
I think, I'm pretty sure Tyrannomon is not... I think Megamon and... Yeah, like, whatever I'm gonna get, I don't think any of them are that. Now that I think about it.
He was passed out because he is a big baby who is unable to feed himself because his henchmen have gone AWOL. He's just like he was in the anime. You go grab him some bloody human steak or whatever that is supposed to be, and he's back to his normal self for now. And you later hear rumor that he's gone missing, and you have to go investigate and find out a Devimon has done something to him. This leads to this awesome fight with a Skull Greymon that's always creeped me out since its appearance in the anime. This section of the game is just so memorable and unlike other stuff in the game, and it just feels a bit point and click inspired.
Megamon better than Metal Greymon? Oh, good, good.
For a nice dungeon to recruit an Angemon. There is, however, another kind of dungeon that requires you to have the best boy Numamon.
Oh, so you recruit an Angemon. Okay. I thought, okay, so my brain... So I've been playing so much Redigitized. And Redigitized, you have like almost everything at the beginning. The shop is open. The, what's it called? The shop is already opened. The doctor's opened. The gym is open. I guess the gym is open in this one too, but like... In Redigitize, like half of the stuff is already like you already start with a ton of stuff. You also have like what's it called? You also have a what's it called? A thing. So you also have a way to make a ton of money at the start of the game. I don't know how good it is for later on because I haven't gotten further. I haven't gotten any other materials for this for the thing to work. But it is the stock market. There's like a stock market in the game that you can do. You can buy items for the stock market, and you're golden after that. It's like, whoa, you just buy like DigiShark. The first item you get is called DigiShark. And yeah, it's just there. It's DigiShark. It does what it's supposed to do. Shark, I guess. I don't know. It's just there. And you get it, and you're like, whoa, this is so cool. And then, bam. Like, you earn so much money in that game. Like, geez. Like, it's crazy just how much money you earn in that game. In this game, though, if I want to earn a ton of money, I have to do so many things before I start. But yeah.
The most insane recruitment of all is when you have to recruit one of my favorite Digimon of all time, Etemon. Sure, the process of getting this guy back to the city isn't anything crazy, you just get to a certain point and then you can fight him. But what makes his recruitment interesting is what happens after you recruit him. It's pretty crazy for a kid's game. Unlike most Digimon, he goes outside the city because everyone hated him, which is pretty on brand, and I can relate to that being a misanthrope myself. It's what he says about this that's the shocking part. He says, "When I tried to make my own harem in the city, I was kicked out." Base. I don't remember that one, and I probably didn't know what a harem was at the time, for better or worse. As you go through the game and recruit all these different Digimon...
Okay, I think we have everything now. Is your way at that part?
You can really only go to the woods and the mines, but rapidly it opens up as you go. For example, after...
Okay, where is it at? Super Carrot?
Savannah area, which is like an African plain. And further in that area, you have the Misty Trees place, which is the most aesthetically pleasing part of the game.
Okay, we're there. Okay.
Beautiful looking area paired with one of the best songs in the game just brings a smile to my face every time I
We're good now. We don't have to worry about anything. Hopefully we get a Mega Digimon.
You open up the tropical jungle zone, which later opens up.
What's our speed set at? 500 yet?
It leads to the mountain area.
Good enough. 440, 445? Yeah, good enough. 455? We'll take it.
And the mountain area then leads.
We're gonna wait till we get 400 here. What do you mean you're tired?
It gives this game a massive feel, even though it isn't really that big of a game. But as an adult, I still have a great time exploring. And that's probably why I still love this game to this day.
Oh, there's a training area with Leomon? Wait, okay, battle okay, the only thing is time. Yep, that's pretty much it.
Its charm. And I'll never forget all the time I spent playing this game with the album Discovery by Daft Punk playing in the background. I don't know why, but I got that album and this game around the same time, and just...
Oh god, I think I went overweight.
Forever in my brain.
No, we're good.
So many happy memories playing this game with my stepbrother.
Yeah, okay, you're not wrong. Battle does make the Digimon tired, but I'm like, God, man, dude, you didn't battle that much. You only battled like 16 little boys.
Digimon World is a perfect game for me because it's all about adventure and micromanaging, which are things I love. And the whole angle of...
I kind of want to get an Etemon later on.
To them and makes it all the sadder when it's time for them to pass. This will always be one of my favorites.
Okay, so he is going to go to sleep, I think, right after I put him here for a bit.
It's really a shame that they ditched this gameplay style for a while in this series of games. So let's move on.
Yeah, I do hate that they ditched the style. It was kind of sad.
It is evolving, just backwards.
Like, I don't... Yeah, Digimon World 2, yeah. Oh, holy shit, he's going through the entire fucking game series.
The first game in Japan, with America getting it a year later.
Digimon World 2 is trash. I'm sorry, but Digimon World 2 is like utter trash. I think it's one of the worst fucking games I've ever played in my life.
Then there was nothing, and it just never came out here, and I never knew why because I didn't have access to the internet. But my theory as to why we didn't get this sequel is because the original Digimon World had only just been released in the UK and Europe when America was getting the second entry. I don't know if this conspiracy theory is accurate though, because we would end up getting Digimon World 3 as Digimon World 2003 later down the road.
I think I got a copy that was said 2003 or something like that. I don't even know. I don't know why they named it that way. It's kind of weird. There he is. Okay.
I never bothered trying it. I was always told that it went for a completely different gameplay style, and that just put me off it, if I'm being honest. All I wanted out of a Digimon World sequel was a somewhat more streamlined version of the original.
Yeah, I agree. I wish we had more like Raising Sims.
The time of its release were brutal and gave it a real kicking, so maybe I didn't miss much. But that said, the original game...
We're just gonna keep going until you're like doing a ton of damage.
Smell like elderberries.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
But were the reviewers and everyone who told me this game was awful right? Well, I wasn't missing much, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Digimon World 2 starts off with our...
Yeah, that game's fucking awful. Ugh.
Where we're going to become a cadet tamer and we get to name ourselves. And the very first thing I noticed was the fact that all the characters in this game walk like they've just dumped arse. Why do they walk like this? We find out that when
Just
you're in
dumped ass?
to
What
become
the
a Digimon
fuck?
tamer in this world, and we have one final mission.
Okay, how fat are you, boy?
We're going to be doing for
Okay, good,
this
good,
game,
good.
which
We
is
need to
dungeon
get
called
one sirloin.
Tank.
That's all you
It
get.
controls exactly the same as something like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, with the enemies all moving when you
Okay,
move. And
50,
when you fly
57.
between
Okay,
these
cool.
worlds,
We can
you
just
get
use
taken to
a
battle
super
stage,
carrot then
which
to end
operates
this
like
off.
any JRPG. You get a party of 3 Digimon, and it's your job.
Oh
to
my
complete
fucking
those
god,
dungeons
you
to
want
progress the
more.
story. My main problem with the battles are the fact that it's so damn slow and very simple, so it just gets old really fast. At first I was having a really good time with this game, but how slow the game is...
Yeah, we're gonna give you another super carrot, because I said so.
But we'll get into that more later. After you complete the training mission, you go back to the town, and they say you
There we
passed,
go.
and you're set loose to join one of 3 guard teams. And this is
I always picked the virus one because you could get vaccines later on, so it makes it easier to like do stuff because you get that metal Greymon in the like in the future.
Who specialize in virus types.
You believe in your worthless friends, and you believe that your dreams can come true. Dreams do
Is that the same voice actor for
And for joining the moody
for
loners,
Bobo?
my starter, who I absolutely love. He's a git in the anime. Then we're basically allowed to do as
Yeah, I fucking love Devimon. What's his Japanese name anyway? Is it just Demi? Oh, it's I forget what his Japanese name is. I actually really liked it.
Once you get deep down,
Okay, you are at 56. That means I can feed you one of these.
Your tank has a stat called EP that depletes by 1 every time you move in a dungeon, which sends you back to base camp when it's empty. And it also costs you money if you let it get to 0, and you have to use the auto.
Yeah, it breaks down your stupid little thing. I hate it. Okay.
Thing that just slows the game down unnecessarily.
Gonna go take a break.
To do a lot of level grinding, which this system of being
And we're just gonna go over there. Yeah, I fucking hate that game though. Oh my god. I got to like, so they started recycling the dungeons, like not even like a few hours in. Maybe a few hours in. I don't even know. Yeah, the battles take like half an hour. I had to play that game sped up.
As you battle Digimon, you gain experience.
It was awful. I fucking hated it. It was just like, why?
You start off with just 1 Digimon.
Why deal with it?
Your squad by giving them gifts. These gifts will depend on what type of Digimon you're going on.
Oh, the gifts. Oh man, I hate that you ran out of space. If you want a Digimon in your party, you gotta do a bunch of stuff.
And that's just a fact.
How you do this is a bit obtuse.
I have a feeling I have to do a bit more battles. I'll do one more battle just in case. Maybe one more battle.
They might just join your squad if you're a bad enough dude. This system feels really buggy and unsatisfying. It's not like catching stuff in Pokemon.
I'll do one more battle. We'll see what happens.
You can evolve your Digimon at a special place in town. And you might be asking,
I mean, I don't know if it's that weird. This game's really bugged as it is. So I'm not that surprised, to be honest.
Hypothetical person who only exists in my alcohol-ridden brain. Every Digimon for some
like it's bugged as hell, so who knows. I'll do a few more battles. Maybe that'll work.
Level or above Digimon into 1 Digimon with a DNA evolution. So that means you're gonna have
Oh, I didn't even gain stats from that one. Jeez.
Back into a lower form over and over again to get them to a higher level. And when you combine this with
We'll do a few more battles. Maybe we have to do more.
XP, it turns this game into a massive slog. You're just in a loop of going into a dungeon, maybe getting 10 fights at a slow pace, and then sitting through another few loading screens to get back to grinding again. And it's not like the story in this game is riveting enough to pull it through. I mean, I liked it in this game, Digimon.
Come on, boy, you can do it. There we go, we got him. I love this little Tyrannomon. He's like a cute little Tyrannomon. I don't know what else to say, actually.
You're gonna have to cover those 2 games at some point on this channel. Let me know if you want to see that. Wink. Now that I finally played this game, I'm kind of glad we never got this game in the UK, because it kind of sucks. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever played or anything, it's just a really bland dungeon crawler with Digimon coated paint. Just this one time, the game's journalists were actually correct for once.
Am I wrong? No.
Oh man, I hated that level cap system. It was so bad.
You're just an asshole.
Okay then.
We're gonna try a game. Okay, Digimon World 3 was actually pretty good.
World 3 was released 2 years after
But I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, that's a beautiful front cover. Holy shit.
And unlike the second game, this one actually got released in the UK and Europe as Digimon World
In
2003. So
2003,
this
yeah.
one I actually played back in the day. I remember having a decent opinion of it, but for whatever reason I didn't really get that far in the game, and upon playing it again I can see why. I think it's maybe because it was a bit of a budget release game that had a 2D art style, and I thought I was above that at this point because
I hate how long it takes when your Digimon gets smacked.
Coming back to it now all these years later, I absolutely love the art style of this game. It looks gorgeous. And I was actually
Come on, man, you can do
surprised
this.
by this game because it's actually way more fun than I gave it credit for. Our
There we
story starts
go.
off with our protagonist Junior waiting for his two friends on a street corner, and you get to see the art style properly that reminds
Oh my
me of
goodness.
Pac-Man Battle Network.
I hope this is worth it.
They arrive late and Junior does the angriest, most Italian hand gestures I've ever seen in a video game. And it turns out our gang of intrepid explorers are heading to
Okay, how heavy are you, buddy?
an online game called Digimon Online. What a twist! Before we enter the virtual reality world, we have to pick up our group of starters. Unlike a Pokemon game, you get free starters here. The first
Whoops.
set of starters are Kotamon, which is like a
Oh, we got him. Okay, there we go.
two old favorites, Renamon and Patamon.
Okay,
The second
we hit
set
it.
contains Monmon, that sounds like some French nonsense, and Agamon, and another Renamon. The last pack contains Kumamon, which is just a bear.
Yeah, it's a really cool. It's a really good cool concept.
When I decided to go for the second
You're like
pack,
online
there's
playing a
another
Digimon
who I
game.
love,
It's
and,
actually pretty
you know,
cool.
the main
We got Metal Greymon. What the hell?
We then go into a Dragon Ball Z Saiyan ship that jacks us into the digital version of the
Huh.
movies. After copious amounts of tutorial nonsense, our Digimon are summoned and they follow
Huh.
us around, kind of like Pikachu does in Pokemon Yellow, which is actually really cool. Following this, we get our first
Okay.
taste of battles in this game, which are full 3D unlike the rest of the game. I mean, they're a bit...
Whatever, I guess. I don't know what to say.
With that out of the way,
I don't know what to say to this. We got Greymon. We got Metal Greymon. We didn't want Metal Greymon, but we got Metal Greymon.
I'm the best tamer around. Much like the second game,
We'll
this
take
one
Megaton
completely
Punch
diverts from
over
the original Digimon
stupid
world
Metal
formula
Splinter.
of net raising for a simple JRPG structure.
I don't understand this game sometimes, man. This game is fucking weird. I hate it so much. Okay.
And even though it opts for a completely different game structure,
My discipline was in full, though.
aesthetic and feel of the first game. Even though this game is more 2D, it still has those weird.
I lowered it.
areas like the first game with the random cables just jetting around everywhere. The graphics honestly do look beautiful on the overall.
Oh, I see you want to sleep. Okay. Okay.
Card-shaped things that junk up the screen in some areas. Now it might be my emulator.
I guess we could go back.
But sometimes it covers up big parts of the.
Oh
screen.
yeah, the blue squares. Yeah, I fucking hate those things.
The
So
backgrounds and the environments you're running through. The game functions like your bog
yeah, I don't know what happened. I'll be honest with you.
Similar to something like Final Fantasy. You get your standard attack and a bunch of options for magic spells that are different for each.
But like, I will say something interesting about what's it called?
It really just feels like a Pokemon game.
Digimon World, whatever that is.
Digimon game where it really does feel like they're just copying Game Freak's homework a bit. I mean, you even have to fight other Digimon trainers like you do in Pokemon, but this isn't a bad thing because it's quite entertaining.
Only
I went
Digimon
into
World
this
3 is
expecting it to be
fast.
an okay game,
Yeah,
but
I think it really does need one. If it didn't, if it had one, it would be a much better game.
The only thing this battle system really adds to the basic RPG formula is that when you
Okay, now we can go fight stuff. Okay, let's get out of here.
and you can evolve your Digimon into various forms at will, and you get more as you level.
Like,
up.
I
You can
hate
get
Digimon Worlds 3's how slow it is. Like, you
stats
run
up
really
to
fast,
which is a nice
but like, oh my god,
This
like,
training you have to use.
it's so annoying. You run really fast, but you also get into encounters so quickly. It's so stupid. I hate it. Like, why? Why would you do this to us? Okay, I'm gonna try Ogremon Cave. Hello, my little magic box. How you doing? Well, Krista Quill, I should say. Okay, my boy's hungry. How much money do we have? We have enough to feed you, but I'm just gonna give you sirloins because they're the easiest thing to give. Oh, you're still hungry. Okay. There you go. Okay, now we're gonna put some stuff away. Metal Greymon vaccine. It's virus. It's virus, unfortunately. There was no vaccine Metal Greymon until I think the show came out. We don't need these. We don't need super carrots. We don't need hawk radishes. We don't need that. Don't know what else we have here that we could use. Mushroom, HP brain, bandage, various. I think we have large recovery and everything. Yeah, we'll be fine with this guy. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and sort battle. There we go. I think I'm gonna go see if I can go take down Ogremon right now. I don't know why I went this way. Actually, I guess that's technically the same way either way, right? Let's go take down Ogremon. Let's go see if we can fight Ogremon right now. I'd be really happy if I could fight Ogremon. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but we'll see. Because if he's taken over the tunnel after that, we should be able to get Ogremon now. That's not Ogremon. Oh, yeah, I already set the skill, yeah. I set it to a Megaton Punch. Yeah, it does say Ogremon. Oh god, Tanaru. Taneru. Object jerk, how rude. Huh? Who is that? That looks like DIgimon, but with a cape. Market manager. I didn't know we'd have to pay to get through. Hey, aren't you? Yes, do something. Hey. I don't know. I hope they are right. Okay, here I go. It looks like DIgimon, just with the cave.
TP, which you slowly gain over the course of your little guys leveling up. You even have to deck out your Digimon with swords and armor like a real.
Oh yeah, I found that so weird that they.
Kind of stupid.
Yeah, why did they have swords and armor?
That doesn't make sense.
You get random battles as you walk around in any area outside of the city, and this game can be brutal when you start out. And if you get injured, you can't really die or anything, but you will have to heal up again at the inns scattered around in the different towns. You can't catch any wild Digimon though, sadly.
Long time no see. Long time no see. I fucking love that long time no see. It reminds me of Digimon. No, it reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Brain that's just addicted to the endorphin hits of level grinding and acquiring more power and wealth.
It's the trash, isn't it? It's the sweet, sweet trash.
The world in this game is just
no
mystery vibes from the first game. But also, like a lot of JRPGs, this game has a card game.
Oh yeah, the card game, super good. I gotta agree, the card game is super good.
This ain't no triple triad or Gwen from The Witcher 3, that's for damn sure. I honestly still don't have a great handle on how it works, but it seems like there's very little strategy. You have a deck of cards and you get dealt monsters and special cards, and you have to try and play as much powerful stuff as you can in one turn to get the win. After you and your opponent have played all your cards, the one whose cards are more powerful overall wins. First 1 to 2 wins is the victor. This game is honestly awful because it just boils down to have the best cards.
Yeah, exactly. Have the best cards.
EA made a card game.
I activate my credit card!
I mean, it's cool that it's here. I just wish it was, you know, actually fun to play. But let's get into my first.
I thought it was really fun to play. I really love the card game, but that's also because I'm a card game addict, so yeah.
For example, the first sort of quest you have to go on is a quest to find some boots, so you can kick a tree to make a Digimon that gives you cards appear. And you have to go.
Because I thought the ending was done for. Okay.
Which is more annoying than it sounds because they give you.
You showed up. I guess it's done to start helping you now. Nah, man, go.
With no prompt. How the hell was I supposed to figure that out on my own? For him only to tell you when you return that you.
Oh my god, did he die in a spot where I can't get the HP chip?
With basically no clues other than to go where people meet, which is some place called the Lamb Chop in town, and they tell us he's in some place called the Wind Prairie, so we have to find out with no indication of where it is. And sometimes this game isn't exactly the easiest to navigate.
Oh, thank god. I thought I couldn't get it.
Spoon-fed to me like a baby. Doing anything in this game is always this obtuse. Sure, it encourages exploration.
I forget if there's something I can do here.
Very slow.
There's like somebody here that said I could. Okay.
But playing it with a guide handy makes it less annoying. It's just people sending you on wild goose chases over and over again. Like for example,
today we're digging, tomorrow we'll be digging. It's so much fun. I think I'll take a long time. Go somewhere else in the meantime. Okay.
You get to him and he sends you away to find some other guy on a random mountain somewhere before you can fight him. But these are all just minor gripes really, because I find this game so charming and I love the.
Oh, I hated that. You have to go to somewhere else and then somewhere else and then somewhere else to just do shit.
One thing I'll never get sick of is how much of a woman-hating incel our main character is to the female companion in this game. Super based.
Oh yeah, he really hates. I forgot he hates Cal. Or I don't remember what her name was, but she goes by the name Cal.
This is a game
online.
Be coming back to finish later down the line when I'm not making a video on it. If you're an RPG grind loop addicted gremlin like me, maybe you'll find something to like in this game too. I was honestly surprised by how much I liked this game because I was expecting.
So wait, there was a little spot over here I could have grabbed stuff in?
This game basically does what the second game was trying to achieve and does it a whole lot better. This is definitely one of the better Digimon World games, especially compared to the next game.
Okay, so there's these two.
Digimon World 4.
No, God!
Oh, so we recently bought Digimon World 4. We could not. We played together. We could not get past the first level of the game because of how hard that game is.
Just a few seconds ago, this game is quite frankly awful and without a doubt my least favorite Digimon World game.
It was so fucking bad.
Cash grab with no hint of originality about it. If you told me this was originally a
oh sweet,
got Digimon pasted into it, I believe.
I'm waiting for this tunnel is open. We don't want to go over the mountain anymore. Thanks.
Echo of similarity. but I should probably stop delaying it and just get into the game proper, even though I'd rather take on some Chinese
So
warlords.
yeah, okay, cool. So we got another. I didn't know he joined the city. I'll be honest with you. What's over here? Oh, photo panorama.
This is where you realize the game is a multiplayer game, and there's nothing wrong with that inherently.
Oh, okay. So that's what that is.
You can tell that they just slapped the Digimon World moniker on it to sell a couple more copies. And I'm definitely not just salty about this because I'm some weird hermit who literally has no friends.
What the hell?
People don't like me, and people are probably never gonna like me, so I will never like people.
I don't need anyone. I've got free rocks and sustenance from the drippings of the ceiling.
Wait.
Anyway, after that demented tangent, I decided to pick Agumon because he is obviously the best boy. We are then transported to the home server of the digital security guard where our Digimon is going to work or something. And there's these things called Digi-Elves everywhere, and as a goblin, there's nothing I hate more than elves, so that takes a couple points away from this game already.
Alright, listen to me, you knife-eared piece of shit.
We get instantly called into the commander's office.
Knife-eared piece of shit.
Hello, I'm Agumon. You've seen my TV video films, I assume. You'll first notice that even for a PS2 game, this game looks hideous, and I ran into my first problem. This game is about as easy to navigate as the lost catacombs of Egypt covered in mummy remains and vast.
Okay, so there's something here, right?
Still.
Was there like a was there a thing here?
Everything looks the same.
Like a little secret tunnel? I'm confused. I could have sworn I saw them go into like a little tunnel around here in the speed run. But there was like two little things there.
It's a constant issue. So we find the commander and they give us the mission of going to find out what's happening to Leomon, who they've lost.
Or am I dumb and I missed it and I don't know what I'm doing? Oh, here it is. Yeah.
Give you some idea of what we're in for.
Okay, quick chip.
This game is an incredibly basic hack and slash game that's added in
and a offense chip. Yeah, I've missed these. I didn't know these existed to begin with.
Digimon, that's the first thing I think. Would be so much better if we gave these Digimon a shank.
Sword!
Sword!
Yeah, sword.
You have one button to attack with that activates a hit depending on what weapon.
Okay, so now we go to autopilot back to the city. I don't think there's anything else we can do here specifically, so I think we're gonna...
point in doing this because most of the time it's easier to just hit and run. There is a few different attacks you can use like spiral attacks, but it feels like none of it ever works right. There's a charge attack you can do by holding...
Okay, so now...
using this most of the time just feels pointless. You can also pull off spells by bringing up a menu...
We're gonna talk to this guy because we can.
As you would think and a pain to aim. And thus concludes the tutorial.
Digimon. Oh, was that it?
Mediocre game has to offer in terms of gameplay.
40. I think the mountain, we can go through the mountain at 50, right?
Yeah, this doesn't feel safe.
So yeah, basically this game is like a Poundland version of
Because I don't even remember.
For a dungeon and defeating enemies and bosses as you go. The combat just feels so unsatisfying. You literally just hit and run until the enemy dies. And the enemies at the start take
so we
to
put
die,
away...
incredibly boring. The game was so difficult off the bat that I thought I was doing something wrong and that I was terrible at it.
Somebody here?
It actually led me to googling about this to
Krista?
find out if it was just
Is that you?
trouble with the game. And I found a bunch of forum postings from other people complaining about the difficulty of the game and talking about how awful
Weird.
it is. From what I can gather, this
I had a
game
weird
always
sound.
treats you like you're playing with 4 people, so
Must have been the Digimon video.
really up against it.
But yeah, I tried playing that game. Oh my god, it was
I don't
horrible.
know if this is actually true, but I can believe it because this game kept absolutely kicking my ass. You do earn experience in this game so you can level up, but you have to do a lot of grinding to get a level up. And the gameplay in this game is mostly the problem, so why the hell would I want to do more of it? You do get new weapons and armor as you go through the dungeon, but they can't even...
Alright, where is it at? Some more of
weapons, you
these.
can't just pick them up off the floor and use them, because that would be too simple, wouldn't it? You have to go back to the hub world, which you can only...
How much money do we have?
...that teleports you there, and sit for a loading screen. Then you have to find...
I guess we can spend 1800, yeah.
...area that is basically a maze, like
1,
the level
2,
of that
3, 4,
interdimensional
5,
stairs
6, 7, 8,
here,
9,
you can
10.
switch out your weapons. Why couldn't they just let you do that in the goddamn menu like a normal game?
They're having a laugh.
Alright, we got 4 more.
Yeah, they're having a laugh.
2,
There is
3.
slight elements of jumping
4.
about and platforming, but it's just about as shallow as everything
Nice.
else in this game. There's also lots of traps strewn about that are just kind of annoying and add basically nothing. I did manage to get to a boss at some point to see what the fights were like.
I'm gonna go check real quick what that was, because that was a weird sound.
I was determined to...
I'll be right back. Give me a sec here. I have no clue what I just heard. Oh, we hit 257. Thank you, whoever subscribed. Oh, Beavers, what are you doing? You look so cute down there. Okay, there's nothing. I don't know. I don't know. It was a weird sound I heard.
At least get through the first dungeon of this game, seeing as I was doing a video on it. So I got in a loop of killing simple enemies until I ran out of health and teleporting back to the hub world to heal up for a bit. And this
Okay,
was
so now where's Ogremon at?
this game's awful gameplay and the fact that level ups take an absolute age to
Okay, Myotismon to retire. Rumors the popular able Myotismon will retire. No one in the arena has seen him. His career is at his end. He's too old.
This game anymore. I hate it.
Hitting treasure.
I probably would have turned it off about 5 minutes in. Honestly,
Okay then, Cold Weather, Digimon, Guardian, UFO.
And apparently there's some Digivolving later on locked behind some special missions, which sound
Oh shit, it's time to go to the lake.
To me, without a doubt, this is the worst game in the Digimon World series. At least
We gotta get some bait.
Some redeeming features. I bet there will be some defenders of this game down in the comments saying it's fun with friends. But anything is better when you've got friends, and I'm obviously just salty because my 2 favorite rocks left me alone.
Comments.
You do, and I'll gut you like a fish.
Okay, let's go. Redigitize was pretty damn good.
World Redigitize was released a whopping 7 years after the release of Digimon World 4 in 2012 on the PSP.
Could you get me? Wait, okay, is it okay? Could you get me to make chickens, please?
Be released on a dying system that was a short year or 2 from being discontinued. And the real kicker is that it was only ever released in Japan, and I can understand that because it would take ages to translate, and the PSP would probably be even more irrelevant by that point. But they ported an enhanced version to the 3DS, so that argument kind of falls through. There was even a campaign.
Oh, there was an enhanced version to the 3DS. Thank you.
Ported to Western shores that garnered tens of thousands of signatures, which was to no avail, sadly. And do you want to know what the even more annoying thing about this whole situation
No.
The game is absolutely fantastic.
It's so good, yeah.
I'm even more frustrated that we never got this game in the West, but we got the awful Digimon World 4 that we just talked about. After 3 sequels to the original Digimon World game, it finally returns to the Monster Dad Simulator gameplay of the first game, and I bloody love it. I can easily say
it's a lot of fun. Redigitize is a lot of fun. It has some of my favorite characters I've seen. I think Mirai, I'm pretty sure Redigitize is the first game where like Mirai showed up.
This would honestly not look too out of place on a PS2. I was not expecting to fall in love with this game as much as I did. It only took the 5th sequel for them to strike gold again. During this part of the video, we will be looking at the PSP version of this game because I couldn't get the 3DS version working for whatever reason. But from what I've heard, it isn't so majorly different that it should matter for the purpose.
I love the 3DS version. I have it. They translated it onto there's a translation. If you have like HShop, you can go ahead and just do that.
Starts with a snazzy anime-looking intro that kind of goes like the intro to the first game, which I like. We see that the Digimon in this game are related to some PC game that has a phone app related to it or something. I really like the little scene where we get a snapshot of the digital world with all the monsters playing around in an almost Spirited Away looking setting. We then see that our protagonist, in stark contrast to the first game's one, actually has friends. Already can't relate to this guy. I only ever relate to sad, miserable men who are working unfulfilling day jobs that sap their vital essence away. Like
I hope I didn't miss the time. I really hope I did not miss the time.
It's a phrase that pops into my head every day.
We see that our main character plays the
I think I missed it.
With his 2 friends, Nico and Akiho, who joins us throughout our adventure.
Yeah, I missed it.
Stuff that didn't get translated happens here, and all the gang is debating and flabbergasted about
Maybe.
something. I assume it has something to do with
I'll just wait
what
here.
about to happen, which is them getting sucked
Maybe
into
he'll
the
show
digital
up.
realm. For some reason, our character starts typing digitize and rebirth into the computer in English for whatever reason.
Yeah, how is he able to type it in English?
Redigitize. Oh my god, he did it. He said the
Read the thing, redigitize, damn.
The game.
I will say that the city was already made in the game. It was interesting that they already made it.
Or the Digimon world, if you will. We awaken in the Railroad Plains, which has the look and feel of the original game down to a T, in my opinion. We meet our Digimon partner, which is an Agumon, and you have no choice in the matter, but that's okay. Agumon is a good boy. We get to name our partner, and I've been naming.
Yeah, I liked the Agumon.
So why not?
Lemon.
It's supposed to be loud. It's me, innit?
So our boy Lemmy says we should go to the city and maybe
Lemmy.
we can work out how to get me home. And we have to do our first tutorial.
If we're lucky, though, we'll find him here today.
With a dark aura. The combat works exactly like it did in the original game, except everything just feels smoother and more streamlined.
Oh, interesting. You fight a Gabumon in the start?
Is when the special meter fills in this game, you have to do a timed button press.
I could have sworn it was a... Okay, so in the 3DS version, I remember it being a Madoki Betamon. I mean a Betamon, not a Madoki Betamon.
Earlier, it gives off that Spirited Away vibe, with it being more of an actual city than the first game.
I kind of like the art, though. I don't know what generation of art that is that they did for Redigitize, but I actually really like it. They used it for a lot of the cards. They've been using it for a lot of the cards recently, actually. I know the
It does
EX
actually get a
set,
lot more populated
the
as you
classic
go,
collection,
with more units
EX01.
about, and it's not a major negative or anything. I would have just liked to see more buildings come
Is that
in.
Crystal Quill?
With that aside, we head over to see our old friend Digimon from the first game, which just filled me full of nostalgic joy to see. Digimon in the first game was always such a cool Yoda-like figure, and him returning
What
is a
was
great
that?
add-on to the first game. Trust me,
Am I just hearing people outside?
Game, and that makes me a very happy
Oh no.
Digimon that there's more
Oh wait, that's right. Time doesn't pass by. If I do this,
At this
right?
point, we are kind of still on rails, but we have to go look around the town and see it's laid out pretty much the same as the first game. You have a meat field again that
Oh,
gives you
weird.
food on a daily basis.
No, bud, no.
Where you can train the same
You have to wait for him.
or
He has to be here.
go to the toilet and watch your Digimon poop.
There was doo-doo feces thrown all over the walls.
I mean,
Doo-doo
at least they have
feces.
the class and decency to give
We
you
gotta wait an hour, bud.
privacy
We gotta wait if he shows
There
up.
are some changes to how you do the training in this game, but we'll get into that proper later on, methinks. Our first task is to go out into the railroad plains and defeat that
Actually,
same
wait.
Agumon we fought at the beginning of the game, which
Wait.
is a callback to the first game in which you had
Wait.
to fight an Agumon first, but
Wait.
here we have his opposite. And he even does the same job that Agumon
If he shows up in the mornings, then maybe he'll show up
we
right
return
after
to Digimon,
this?
Who tells us again, like the first game, Digimon have been going mental, and it's our job to recruit them back to the city. We are told about some things called Memorial Stella that have stopped working in various areas and might be the cause of the island's problems this time. With the setup out of the way, we head outside to see
Oh, is that
our
him?
friend Nico is here as well with his Galmon. We then see our female companion, who is also here with her partner Biomon. Then, with the gang in tow, we head off to investigate the Memorial Stella in the railroad plains. And this is the first area that the game
Maybe
takes
not.
a big departure from the first game. Instead of the isolated open world feel of the first game, they go for a JRPG.
Okay, I thought we could make it. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to wait for it.
While missing a lot of stuff. But this game is a more on-rails affair, with you having to go through everything in a very specific order. Obviously, you can still go off on your own and recruit Digimon and train.
I was hoping we'd find him this
It's not
morning, but I guess not.
story. It's not necessarily worse than how the first game does things, it's just different, and I, for one, really enjoyed the new setup. It took
Come on.
tried to do something completely different with it. These Memorial Stella are the main point of the game, and you will usually be in one area until you can clear a story event or boss fight at these Memorial Stella. You are going to these places to collect things called garbage data, which is very on brand for me.
That's my character. I'm the trash man.
And these bits of garbage data are the things that are going to help the gang get out of the digital world and save
Come on,
the
buddy,
real
show
world.
up,
Process
please.
which is
I want to
fun.
upgrade my gym
The
so then I can make a
gang
better
expands
Digimon
with
next
the
time.
introduction of
That only raises two
sort of
stats.
enemies throughout the course of the game. The story, while nothing special by any means, is enjoyable enough for a game like this, and it keeps the game plodding along. So basically, every time you clear a Memorial Stella, that area is completed and you can now move on to a new area. Every one of these is full of Digimon to recruit back to File City that all do different stuff like in the first game. I think the first
There we go.
game did these
Wait.
recruitable Digimon a lot better because there was more lead up and intrigue in the first game. But here,
Anything?
most of the recruiting boils down to go find them, beat them up, and then they'll come back to the city. This didn't ruin the game or anything because there's still a few Digimon that you have to do interesting or funny stuff to
Oh, he had a metal
recruit.
Edamon? That's kind of funny.
You by making you
He had a
think
Mega?
about
Dang.
about throwing rocks in it.
And then again, I got a Mega 2 actually pretty easily, so never mind.
Have you seen a prank, please?
I think I'm looking at one right now.
However, a lot of these
Oh, there he is, there he is!
if you happen to help with something and then leave and come back, which is kind of annoying. There's also more than a few ones that require your Digimon to have certain stats, which I don't mind so much. Certain Digimon will require you to have a certain type of Digimon or move, like this Impmon for example, who wants you to retrieve a big anemone, which in
We
this
got
case
him!
is terrifying because if you
Oh,
don't know
holy
what
shit,
it is,
dude! I spent like an hour or two yesterday getting him.
to say.
Oh my god, we got him. Oh my god.
fire move for something.
Yeah, the fire move, the stupid technique. I don't have a fire Digimon. I have a stupid piece of shit. Anyway, it's called Sukamon. Sukamon is better than Mamemon. Fight me on that. I don't care. I love Sukamon compared to Mamemon. Anyway, it's the Lake Guardian. Yes, I am Seagramon, so you are the one who's been fishing so much. So be it. Any requests? Okay, yeah. Let's be friends. Okay, fine. Okay, if you play the flute near the lake, I'll come later. I'll come to the lake and I'll take to your side. I mean, I can go to your side. Thanks. Yeah, cool. Beyond this lake, there's a strange forest. Yeah, I'll go. Why not? I got nothing else to do over here. Bro, could you imagine us having a hunking giant of metal mass? Just, ugh. Dude, I love Tentomon. I'm so sad that we can't get Tentomon as a Digimon we can actually play as. Well, play with. It kind of sucks.
Some strange reason. There's quite a number of these that are obtuse or require certain moves, but I can't be too harsh because there was much more bizarre ones in the original game. There was a lot of
We're between tournaments. I don't have anything to do. Oh, okay.
really happy though. Like this Biomon that needed directions.
Where am I supposed to go?
That works kind of in a
Okay, here we
similar
go.
way
The
to
gym.
Catcher in the first game. Or the full shop minigame with this Tentamon that gave me a panic attack because I thought we were in for Monochromon 2 Electric Boogaloo for a second.
We'll train hard, but we must rest an hour. Shall we rest an hour? No, no rest.
Training your Digimon till they're swole and then continuing to adventure in an addictive.
I want to beat Kabuterimon. What do I need to win? You gotta get strong, actually.
It always does it for me. This game hooks me in the same way the first game does when it comes to the monster raising side of things. I get stuck in this time warp of just training different stats.
You're really nice. I'll go to the same. I love how he's like, yeah, you're really nice.
I just can't pull myself away from it once I get.
Where's Kabuterimon at?
It's like the same way
Does Kabuterimon show up later?
And in this game, they've added in mega forms for all the
I mean, I guess I have everything that I want here. Not defense, but like attack. But there's speed.
Simulator because getting a mega at first is a hard job. It will involve a
Damn, look at that bonus. It's crazy.
Him being a doctor just reminds me of one of those like faith healer guys.
I brought enough porta potties, right? Yeah, that's enough.
Digimon Jesus. I do like the fact that the game actually now gives you clues on how to get certain Digimon, unlike the first game that was basically impossible without a guide. I actually played through and beat this game for this part of the video. I was only going to get the gist of it and then write this part up, but I just got so into it. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, the game is so much fun.
Different opinion on this game if I didn't finish it. After getting reasonably far in the game, using the usual Digimon World techniques of doing fast training and skipping through it, I was having a hard time getting megas.
What do you say? If you have you been in these bug battle contests before? The way you are now, you won't make it. I'll teach you something useful. Do you know where Kunemon sleeps? At Native Forest? Kunemon, kid Digimon sleep there. When they wake up, they become Kunemon. Really? Sometimes they don't. It's a matter of luck. Okay. I guess we're going for a Kunemon next or something. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. We already had a plan.
Higher levels of training into timing-based minigames that will give a much higher stat boost if you can beat them. And early on I tried these and thought it was too hard and didn't bother with it, but you have to do these if you want to beat this game. The minigames range in difficulty, with the easiest ones being stuff like
so where's Kabuterimon?
Dodging bombs for speed. But the ones
Is he at another place? I could have sworn Kabuterimon was here too.
Or make no goddamn sense. The prime contender being the health one, which is just like the random slot machine from the first game.
Oh, maybe he's over here.
That brings up anger in me from a visceral place.
I didn't notice there's two areas.
Neanderthal DNA. You have to
there he is.
To stop this boxing glove from
the Insectoid Warrior Tournament takes place here every year. When on days with two twos, the winner gets great stuff. But only Insectoid Digimon can enter. There's Kabuterimon, Kuragamon. Who the fuck is Kuragamon? Kuragamon, Kunemon, and other insectoid types. That's Hercules Kabuterimon. Hercules Kabuterimon is super strong. The contest winner can become Hercules Kabuterimon and get items. You can get Insectoid Warrior contests. You can enter many times. Okay, so that's not who I want to talk to.
But in the old game, if you had some
when you usually techniques, you still go to master hard techniques. If you have an ability, you might master. You might master other ones, of course. And I'll try it. You like defense power, train more. Okay. Is this the one that joins the city?
As I mentioned earlier, I love all the trash.
What to do? Or do you train?
Are my favorite Digimon. I got the best boy a crown because he is a king, and we all know it. You know, because he talks like Elvis. You know.
It's called karate, man. Only two kinds of people know it. Chinese and
there we go.
One of them is me.
Okay, so this one's attack.
You can give your Digimon accessories now, which I like. But anyway, I was having trouble winning with my Metal-Etamon, even with him at max stats, until I got him some better moves. Because let's
get those stats to 550.
And a place where the enemies hit the hardest are a place that's received a big overhaul in this game, the Colosseum. In the first game,
oh yeah, the Colosseum is fucked, man. They like hit you so hard.
Quite often. With you having to work your way through its various battles and floors if you want to get further in the game. Even after I got my Metal-Etamon better moves with maxed out stats, some of these battles were still actually really challenging. There's 5 different floors here that all have different rule sets that you can take part in. There's big lists of battles with different opponents and prizes you get for beating them. With you having to pass the test battle to unlock the harder floors of the Colosseum.
Is there a toilet around here?
Other than free battles, there's also tournaments where you have.
I'm actually serious. Is there like a toilet around here for this guy?
On the first floor, it's
I kind of want to train into 550 now here.
which means you can't give orders to your Digimon. Floor 20 is time battles where you must be winning or.
I don't think there's a toilet around here. Shit.
Floor 30 is double battles, which is exactly what it sounds like. And finally, you have floor.
Yeah, I don't
40,
think there
which
is
has
one,
no
unless that's a
special rules,
toilet.
Except for the fact that everything on this floor is.
There's not a toilet. Okay, well, good thing we have porta potties.
And I got really addicted to going through it and beating all the battles like a meth-addicted lab rat. This is what I do instead of doing hard drugs with strippers.
I could quit any time I want. Well, you tried to quit yesterday and you couldn't.
All of this adds up to everything I've ever wanted out of a Digimon World 1 sequel. It's just a shame I had to wait this long to play it. If you're even mildly a fan of the first game, I highly recommend.
Oh, I've never seen that attack before. Interesting.
Amazing. I'm guessing that if you've made it this far into a Digimon World Series retrospective, you probably will enjoy yourself.
They have a lot of health here, jeez. I guess they don't call him Beetle Island for nothing, huh?
Same lines of this game. But is it anywhere near as good as this game?
Holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Digimon World Next Order was released 4 years after the last game, and it was released on another portable game system.
Bro, I'm getting absolutely fucking mollywopped here.
In this winding road of the series, this version of the game was never released outside of
At least it'll give me some stats, so that's fine.
The last game that never saw release outside of Japan, this one actually
Block it, bud, block it.
In 2017, the game got ported over to the PS4 in full English, which I feel like was partially due to the fan outcry over the last game not getting released here. And unlike a lot of games in this series, this was one I actually played upon its initial.
Kind of sucks that you can't learn Warcry. Skull Grandma's actually really good now that I think about it.
And I wasn't too keen on it, and I was actually kind of.
Oh my god, dude, this is so annoying.
I have no idea why I hate it.
This is so annoying.
Because there was minimal guides out at the time, and I just didn't know what the hell I was doing. Which I can see because this game in many ways is just as obtuse as the original game with some of the stuff it expects you to figure out. I think I also didn't know it was a port of a Vita game and thought they were doing my beloved.
Oh yeah, Digimon World Next Order is actually really fun.
So when I decided to make this video, I thought this section would just be me ripping this game a new one because I remember it being kind of crap. But I'm glad this video has forced me to re-evaluate this game because it's a lot better than I gave it credit for. Sure, it does have its elements that feel a little bit budget, but beneath the surface, there's a really deep and interesting game.
My goodness.
I was enjoying myself so much with this game that it actually halted up the production of this video by a couple of weeks. Because
Kill
I
it.
wasn't going to be satisfied with my coverage until I beat everything this game had to offer.
Why are you moving backwards? Just punch the shit out of it.
Into the game, but I was genuinely having a blast playing it. Sometimes games just don't click with
I
me.
have beaten Next Order though. That one was fun to play.
I was legitimately sitting there while I was playing this, thinking to myself, why the hell did I hate this? It's amazing. But anyway, let's go over why Past Me was wrong about this game. I thought it was shit. I thought it was shit! The game starts with you actually getting to pick the gender of your playable character, but there's no customization or anything. And we then see our character in record time getting sucked into
Pentomon dropped autopilot. Oh sweet. I guess that was worth it. I didn't even see how much money they gave me. Mostly because they don't care about money at this point.
And believe me, that's not the end of the nods to the first game in this one. There's quite a lot of that, and I appreciate it.
I've always found it interesting that Machinedramon has always been like the villain Digimon.
It is pretty much the
I
same
find that
as the
so
other
weird.
in the style, except for this time we have two partners at our disposal, which I both love and hate, but we will get into the implications of having two Digimon to raise later on. The battles are actually a little bit more simple in many ways because you don't have commands like in the other two.
Oh, it's like right there. Jeez.
Very different in this entry, with you having to
There we go.
points to directly control your partners. But most of the time you don't want to do this because you need to save the order points up to get specials. It's not worse, it's just different.
There we go. Okay.
Specials, which makes your Digimon set off their specials at the same time for massive damage. Or you can EXE evolve your Digimon.
I guess we should level up our health.
Single Digimon wrecking crew under the right circumstances. This can only be done once a day though, so it's something you save for the most deadly of enemies. Other than that, there's nothing massively.
Oh, I didn't know there was a once a day thing that you could do in that game.
Even if this one is definitely a little bit buggy. I had a lot of things go laggy and wrong during the battles in this game.
Oh, stream's almost over. We got 2 minutes left before I end it. If you guys are watching though, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Oh, we went up to 2. I don't even know what number we're at now, I'll be honest with you. 257. Yep, we're at the same as we were before. But yeah, I hope you guys have had a wonderful time today. I know I have. What's your health at? 4,000? Not 4,000 yet. I guess I'll get it to 4,000. It doesn't hurt to get it to 4,000.
You always know you're in for a good time when the G-Meister is in town. He tells us that our partners have passed away and it's time for them to be reborn as in training Digimon. In this game, we get a really nice selection.
Nice. Okay. So
going with 2 of the same Digimon because
Megaton Punch.
But I was wrong. I decided to name my 2 partners after the classic duo.
Oh, I didn't even realize we were level 4 already. Jeez. Tech.
Just like me.
Does he learn? Oh, I guess he does. Yeah, all the mech skills.
So Digimon tells us that the evil monster that attacked us was this.
Right, let's go.
blob down here.
We're going home and we're gonna go to the town
Machinedramon and attacking stuff, which is
before we go to the Toy Town
And as
place.
is tradition at this point, Digimon asks us to get to the bottom of this mystery and rebuild the town.
So we're gonna go
With that, we're
to
gonna
the
go
other
to all the
place.
facilities and the layout of this new town. We're going to be spending a lot
Factorial
of time. It's the
Town.
usual Digimon world setup. We have a meat field,
Actually,
toilet, and of course,
yeah, we'll be fine. There's gonna be a
this
save
game
state, so I'm
isn't
not
too
worried.
dissimilar from the other games, except for you have 2 Digimon to manage the stats of, which initially was a bit annoying to me because I'm very dumb and it feels like rubbing your belly and patting your head at the same
Did you
time.
guys give anything
It just ended
good?
up leading to
Oh,
me making
there it
a bunch
is.
of notes of
Hey guys,
stat goals
looks
and
like that will be the end of today's video, today's thing. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I gotta get ready so I can go to work, but I love all of y'all, and peace. Yeah, have a nice day. I'll see you guys probably later tonight. Not sure how long, but we'll see. Anyways, bye.
Stop on an icon to get a bonus, which I like more than the last game's system. It's not very involved, which allows